Everyone, it's Intel here, and you probably aren't used to this. So this is my new setup, and I've been working on a new facecam setup for such a long time now. I actually used to do facecam videos in the past, and people were asking me, Intel, what happened to your old facecam videos? My old camera actually broke on me, and to be honest, the setup wasn't even that good to begin with, so I've been hard at work to create something new, something that looks good, and I'm so happy with the results. So I have a new camera, a new lens, a new lighting setup. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because I'm really excited to listen to your guys' feedback. But anyways, I have a story for today's video, and that is going to be my cheating experience. Some of you guys are probably going to be like, oh my god, Intel, you used to cheat. Hell yeah, I used to cheat, dude. Me and the boys back then using Kill Aura on random servers, dude, those were the times. Okay, so the story starts a very, very long time ago. So at the time I was in 7th grade, and to put in perspective of how long ago that was, right now I've been graduated from high school for about 2 years now, so it was a very, very long time ago. I had 3 different friends in particular, and we played a lot of multiplayer with each other. We played this one faction server, we played arcade servers, we just did a lot of stuff on multiplayer, and we were all very pure, innocent crafters at the time. We all sucked at the game. So one day, one of my friends at the time, his name was Ahmed, he found a very interesting website known as Wizard Hacks, and a lot of you probably know about Wizard Hacks. If you don't know what Wizard Hacks is, it was basically the mainstream website that you use to download hack clients. So stuff like Notice, Huzuni, all those mainstream hack clients, they all came from Wizard Hacks. So my boy Ahmed discovered this website, and to us at the time, we didn't know anything about cheating. And the very first thing that we tried on that website was downloading a hacked client called Hypixel. So Hypixel was an extremely simple hack client. It had stuff like Kill Aura, X-Ray, Fly, all the basics at the time. And by the way, this was not a ghost client. Ghost clients back then just like straight up didn't exist. And you really only had one option while you're using Hypixel, and it was to be blatant. So all of us in this group, we all downloaded Hypixel, and oh my god, did it change our Minecraft experience forever. All of us played on this one faction server at the time called MafiaCraft, and basically MafiaCraft was a server where you grew drugs essentially, but you grew drugs and you sold them, and you use that as a way to level up on the server. And one of the big parts of the server was going way out in the wilderness and building your own base and setting up your own drugs so that you could grow them. And then the other part of it was exploring and finding other people's bases so you could grief and steal and kill everyone there. So when we all downloaded Hypixel, we started using X-Ray, and this was like the first big cheat that we used, and X-Ray just allowed us to find like all the bases, and we just had so many raids, we griefed so many people, and if anyone wanted to stop us, they couldn't, because we had Kill Aura, so we'd just turn on Kill Aura on them if anyone would try to contest us. And at the time, we pretty much just got like really, really high level on that server, and it was so much fun, dude. But it did not stop there, because we started cheating on other servers as well. So another server that we all played on a lot was called Mindcade, and Mindcade was an arcade server. We played this one game mode on it called SCB, which stands for Super Craft Bros, and this was essentially Super Smash Bros, but in Minecraft. And this was a pretty PvP based game, so we just straight up used Kill Aura on there, and we just like killed everyone and won all of our games. But yeah, so this lasted for a pretty long time. So 7th, 8th grade, almost 2 years of just using like straight up hack clients. We eventually switched from Hypixel to Huzuni. I think everyone knows what Huzuni is. It's pretty much like the standard for like really blatant hack clients. It had more features, just a lot of other stuff that you could do on Huzuni. I think it was overall better than Hypixel. But one thing that I also wanted to note is that when I hacked, I was a and what I mean by this is I was like really insecure about like people thinking that I hacked. So whenever anyone called me out, just like one person called me out in chat, I would be that one guy who would automatically toggle off. I would purposely play bad and let people kill me just so that like I could get the suspicion removed off of myself. And in chat, I would be like, oh my god, I'm so bad. How do you think I cheat? Dude, it was just such a mess. But yeah, like straight up, I didn't play legit for like almost a solid like 1 to 2 years. Like literally we just went from server to server. Another server that we played on at the time was called Foxcraft, and this was like a kit PvP server, and obviously I had to use Kill Aura on there too, you know? So with that being said, how did I stop cheating after cheating for like so long? And basically what happened was I discovered Optifine at the time, and Optifine, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Optifine is. It boosts your FPS, but at the time you should note that if you were using one of the hacked clients on Wizard Hacks like Huzuni or whatever, you couldn't use Optifine with them. And at the time I had a laptop that was god awful. So my laptop at the time had like an Intel Celeron. I basically constantly ran on like 15 FPS. It was near unplayable. So when I discovered Optifine, it was game changing for me. And it made my FPS from almost completely unplayable to something that was semi-enjoyable. So at the time I was going to make a decision. Was I gonna keep cheating, or did I want the higher FPS? and I chose Optifine. And honestly, I think part of the reason that I chose it was because at the time, I wasn't really playing as much PvP anymore. I was playing a lot more survival with my friends, so I didn't really need a hacked client anymore. And then ever since then, I've been pretty much clean after I started using Optifine, so I haven't really cheated in like over 3 years, which is a pretty long time. Okay, that's sort of a lie. I actually did on Mineplex back in the day. I used damage indicators for like a solid year, and if you don't know, on Mineplex you can't see people's health, so having damage indicators, like, it was a pretty big deal, and it made the game like a lot easier. I know it's not on like the same scale as something like Huzuni, but I still did use it nonetheless. But yeah, that's pretty much my cheating experience for the most part, and I want to say that honestly, I can see why people cheat. Like, I know that's really bad to say, but like, when I was cheating with my friends back in the day, like, we had such a fun time. And obviously, like, with my position, I'm not supposed to encourage cheating to anyone, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't think that you should cheat, but if you are cheating, then I can't really blame you if you're having fun with it. Like, I'm no one to judge how you have fun. And at the end of the day, I don't really think cheating actually hurts anyone. Like, it's just a game, so if that's how you want to have fun with the game, I mean, like, just you do you. I mean, obviously you have to think about the repercussions, like, you're probably gonna get banned, but if that's how you have fun, then I'm not one to judge that. But anyways, you shouldn't take that as a green light of me saying that you should go cheat. I still recommend that you don't cheat, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this commentary. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I really do appreciate it. I really still want to hear feedback in the comments below, maybe some commentary advice, some face cam advice. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.